Hey everyone, it's Jeff from Cruising with Stuart and Jeff. This video is our adventures on board Independence of the Seas. We were sailing from Southampton in the UK with our grown-up daughter Kate and her best friend Amy, who's taken the place of our recently moved on foster child. Kate and Amy are like to be partying the night away. We'll often be having a nightcap on the grown-up side of midnight. I'm going to be getting as much footage of the ship as possible so to help all our subscribers with as much detail as possible. Our sailing was around the Norwegian fjords, however we're covering the itinerary in other videos, so this video is just concentrating on the ship and not the ports of call. Subscribe to our channel or catch us on Facebook if you want to see all our other videos. So sit back, enjoy us exploring Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff. And I'm Stuart. And welcome to Cruising with Stuart and Jeff.
We parked our car with AB parking, which is a little bit more expensive than other car parks. However, it is located right next to the dock and the staff help you take your cases out of your car and deliver to them to the ship. So you're able to walk to the terminal without dragging your luggage with you. We often cruise with our parents and they have slight mobility issues and it really helps and helps them too. Embarkation at Southampton Port is really easy. And once inside the terminal, you were ushered towards the security, which was just a breeze. And once through, we were able to get checked in without any queues and the staff was so friendly. This only took a matter of a few minutes to check all our paperwork. We then had to take a seat for no more than a few minutes, which gave us time to watch the safety video on our mobiles. This is mandatory anyway, so we just completed it just in time to start boarding. Like most cruisers, you get the opportunity to have photos taken before you board the ship, and we always like to do this. It's a nice memory, especially if you're sailing with different people you wouldn't normally sail with. We were also offered a discount of 20% off photo packages. On this cruise, we've already pre-booked a photo package of 100 photos, which was really well priced at £130. Once on board the ship, we do what we like to call housekeeping, and that starts with the muster station assembly, where you have to visit the muster station and confirm that you're on board and you've watched the safety video. This only takes a few minutes, as long as there isn't a queue, which on this occasion there wasn't. We then go to the main dining room to make sure everything is in order and our selected table size and time is as expected. They are also able to change things if needed, and they can check or book specialist dining that you may have pre-booked before your cruise. Guest service is our last thing to do on our housekeeping list, and in the past we have set up spending limits or arcade credit for our foster child. He'd have loved it if we just left it open, but it would have cost us an absolute fortune. On this cruise we wanted to get our rooms reassigned so the girls were in the same room and Stuart and myself were together. This was completed easily. You can also get extra door keys in case you have younger children in the room next door. That's the housekeeping all done and a well-deserved quick drink. Often you'll see a discount on the drinks packages displayed on the bar. Then a quick snap of the four of us on the Royal Promenade before going for something to eat in the Windjammer Buffet restaurant. A nice welcome from the washy lady as always, and onto the welcome on board cake. To the right of the entrance of the Windjammer is Chop's Grill Steakhouse Specialist Restaurant, and to the left is Giovanni's Table Italian Restaurant. These both cost extra to dine at. You can pre-book these before your cruise from either the Royal Caribbean app or the cruise planner online at a discounted price. As you walk into the Windjammer, there's a full bar, but you can get bar service from your table if you prefer, so you can get some food and wait for service. This restaurant is very popular. Casual, relaxed location where you can sit for a full meal or just grab something light to eat. There's lots of different selection offerings and a variety of different tastes. There's also a vegetarian and vegan selection and lots of different desserts for those with a sweet tooth. There's so much food and so many different options, you'll always find something that you like. Today I went for the steak pie with a bit of mashed potato, which was absolutely lush. In some ways, the selection's too big and it makes it hard to choose from the large selection. You're able to go back and help yourself to as many times as you like, which is great for foodies like us, or perhaps just an extra dessert. A special shout out for the Asian selection and the curries that are absolutely delicious. Cold cuts, cheese and fruit are also available. Once out of the windjammer and outside onto the pool deck, you'll find Fish and Chips, which is a complimentary fish and chip shop, although you can pay extra for the lobster. We tried the fish and chips on the last day and we were so sad that we had left it to the last day because it was absolutely delicious and we definitely would have indulged more if we'd known how good they tasted. A definite recommendation from us. There's also a full bar connected to Fish and Chips. The pool deck has the kids' splash-away bay. That is the kids' water slide, drench bucket and water fountains. Parents can help themselves to swim vests for the children from the racks. There's several hot tubs scattered around the pool deck, and I have to say these are fab, but a warning, they are very, very hot, so you have to ease your way in. We find the hot tubs more of a social meeting place and somewhere to find and make new friends. On board, there's no such thing as strangers, just friends that you haven't met yet. Please be careful when getting in and out of the swimming pools. It's easy to slip and hurt yourself, and no one wants to visit the medical facility. While you're sat watching the video, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to our channel, we really appreciate it. This is footage of the belly flop competition earlier on in the week. The weather was a bit on the cooler side and was very much done in fast forward. It's still a great event and lots of fun, and everyone who takes part and watches. On the first few days of the cruise, we noticed quite a few of the pop-up bars around the ship, with cans, bottles and spirits available if you had a drinks package, presumably to try and get cruisers to sign up for the drinks package for those who hadn't already bought one. On to the solarium. The solarium is adults only. However, children are allowed to walk through or to come and find their parents, but just not allowed to stay inside. The solarium has a shaded area on one side, an open air section in the middle. Depending on where the sun is, you may need to move around to keep either in the sun or in the shade. There's a small pool which is lovely and refreshing, and a large cantilever hot tub overhanging both sides of the cruise ship. There's a full bar where you can get any drink you like, including all the frozen type drinks. A good tip here is queues can be smaller here compared with the main bar pools. Just outside the solarium is a towel station. You need to check your towels in and out by either giving a member of staff your room key or just telling them the room number. Towels need to be checked back after use, or you could be charged $25 per towel, so always remember to check your towels back in. Any issues around the pool can be reported to the lifeguard station, which is right next to the towel station. There's always live music being played by the house band somewhere on the pool deck, playing relaxing Caribbean vibes, a really feel-good relaxing sound. You can also find Sprinkles, complimentary soft serve ice cream on the pool deck, with a few different flavours, perfect for a hot day in the sun. Once the staterooms are ready, which is normally around 1 PM, an announcement will be made and hopefully your luggage will be outside of your room waiting for you. However, it sometimes takes longer. Our stateroom was on deck 9 and was in an interior stateroom. Your keycard will be in the packet behind the room number in the corridor. These staterooms are small, but to be honest, they are easily big enough for 2 people. We have in the past shared this size room with a teenager, and it can become hard if you're not organised. The 3rd and 4th guests in this size room sleep in bunks above the queen-size bed, and they fold out of the ceiling. The bathroom is compact with a shower with glass doors, a wash basin which is wide at the sides. Extra storage can be found below the wash basin and also behind the mirrors. The wardrobe has plenty of shelves and hanging space and also homes your life vests. There is also a good sized safe which we managed to fit our tablets in as well as our valuable belongings. There's also space for luggage, which also could be stored under the bed. The dresser has a kettle that's only available on UK sailings and plugs into a European plug, and the dresser also has 2 American sockets. I hope you're enjoying the tour so far, and if you are, please subscribe to our channel or follow us on Facebook. Next, I'm going to go down to the bottom of the ship and work my way all the way to the top, so stay tuned in. The only thing on deck 1 is the medical facility in the centre of the ship, so fingers crossed you don't need to visit here. On deck 2 forward is the loyalty desk for all your loyalty inquiries, and also the conference rooms. Now up to deck 3. When walking towards Studio B, you walk through the art gallery. You can bid on these pieces of art in the art auctions towards the end of your cruise. This is the photo gallery, where you can check out all your photos that have been taken of you throughout your cruise. You can buy single photos, or you can book a photo package, which includes several photos. We find pre-booking a photo package before your cruise can be really good value for money, if you know that you're going to have lots of photos taken. We've got a package of 100 photos and paid just over £130. This is Studio B. It's an excellent venue, and it's used for several different things, but primarily for ice skating. The ice skating shows are fantastic and always a highlight for us. Some shows reflect fairy tales or fantasy, others lean more towards drama, music and abstract artistry. The skaters are all professional and some of them are ex-Olympians or championship winners, and each ship has a different ice skating show. Anyone can try and skate themselves with the public sessions, and the only stipulation is that you must wear long-legged clothing. Skates and protection is supplied by the staff. You can book the sessions within the Royal Caribbean app. The ice rink is also used for game shows like Battle of the Sexes, which, as the title suggests, is a battle between men and women doing lots of fun activities. The Quest Game Show, which is an adult scavenger hunt, and also Squid Games, where you have to stay alive by doing fun activities. Hush, the silent disco, is also held here, where everyone is wearing headphones and dancing along, but listening to a few different soundtracks, and you can switch between them. It's great fun. This is the Royal Theatre, and it can seat 1,200 guests spanning over decks 3 and 4. It's a truly amazing venue and hosts Broadway-style shows. This was the show Grease, and it was amazing, with professional singers and dancing taking us back and seeing Sandy and Danny. The quality of the production was unbelievable. I have heard over the past few weeks that the show Grease is in the process of being changed on Independence of the Seas, so if you're sailing her, the show may have changed. The Royal Theatre also hosts shows and activities, and for the excitement hunters of you, bingo is played in the theatre, so have your dabbers at hand. It's something that we haven't tried before, but we thought we'd try our luck. Don't worry if you've not played before, and it's a very slow flowing game, and even I could keep up. We didn't have any luck, by the way. Boo! Other activities hosted here are singing and dancing shows, magicians and comedians. On to deck 4, where you will find the schooner bar, which is commonplace on Royal Caribbean ships, with its nautical themed decor and with live music and quizzes that is suitable for all ages. Most evenings you will find the house pianist playing requests with a comical sense of humour that makes the venue superb. Waiter service is very much in full action here, so just sit back and wait for your drink to arrive. Continuing past the schooner bar, you will walk straight through the Casino Royale. It's a full Vegas-style casino with a mix of slot machines and table games, including roulette, blackjack, poker and craps. We do like a little dabble here, but we do set our own limits and always hope for that big win. We only play on the slots and at the lower stakes, but in the past we have been lucky and won just over $1,000 on one spin, so it can be done. It's easy to get carried away in the casino, so please gamble responsibly and know your own limits. When you walk through the other side of the casino, you enter one of the best bars on the ship with Playmakers Sports Bar. They have pool tables, basketball machines and bowling. They also have lots and lots of sports screens with different sports on. They often have a display which lists all the sports that are on and what time they're going to be on the big screens. A good tip here is to try the food and snacks. Although they are chargeable, we tried the pigskin sliders with the Playmakers fries and they were delicious and well worth the money. As you exit Playmakers into an open foyer area with Bolero's bar sitting to the side. Bolero's is a Latin themed bar that can be lively and energetic, especially in the evenings. It's known for its Latin themed ambience, music and dancing. Cocktails here lean more towards the Latin inspired side. Expect drinks like Cuban mojitos and rum based cocktails that suit the vibe. The bar and the seating area isn't that big, and on the evenings the house band plays here as well, so if you want a seat, I recommend you come early. Up to deck 5 and a tour along the Royal Promenade. This is the heart of the ship, and for first time cruisers it's a huge wow. The Royal Promenade is a central indoor boulevard running through the centre of the ship, which resembles a shopping mall. It isn't just a corridor, it's a social hub. You can expect live music, costume performers, parades, confetti and balloon drops with a street party vibe, especially in the evenings. This is Sorrento's Pizza Shop and it's open all day and late on an evening. You can get a selection of pizzas, snacks, sandwiches and sometimes pies. You can also get complimentary coffees and water by the glass. Just outside Sorrento's Pizza Shop you will find a couple of the Coca-Cola freestyle machines where you can get lots of different sodas. This is available to anyone who's got the drinks package, but you have to use the special supplied cup or the machine won't dispense your drink. You will find scattered along the Royal Promenade different pop-up stalls selling all sorts of things from jewellery to t-shirts, and if you're really lucky the staff will even sing to you. This is the collection shop where you can purchase boutique style bags and hats. Carrying along you will often find photographers ready to frame the moment. This is the chargeable ice cream shop. Hey guys! This is Café Promenade. It's a casual venue that is open virtually 24 hours a day. Because it sits right in the centre of Royal Promenade, it offers a relaxed social atmosphere, an easy spot to grab a drink or a bite to eat any time of the day, or just people watch and chill between activities. All of the snacks are complimentary, as well as the filter coffee and lots of different flavoured teas. This is the onboard sweet shop. Unfortunately, it is chargeable. The shop is where you can purchase bags, sunglasses, branded t-shirts and lots more. Onto the shore excursions desk, where you can book excursions, ask questions or chat details of already booked excursions. It's located at the side of guest services. On to Stuart's favourite place, which is Next Cruise. Here you can book another cruise while you're actually on board. The benefits of booking here is that you can get extra onboard credit to use while you're on the cruise, and also a reduced deposit. We're from England, and booking at Next Cruise also gives you extra benefits in that you can make free changes to your booking. This is Vintages. It's the onboard wine bar with a huge selection of wines and very knowledgeable staff. You can also get standard drinks from here. This is the Ale and Anchor British style pub. It's a lovely bar and has live singers on the evening. You can get beers on draft as well as the standard drinks. Quizzes are also held here. Still on deck 5, this is the Star Lounge. It's used for all sorts of entertainment, including challenges, quizzes, singing and dancing, house band and karaoke, just to name a few. The karaoke is always good entertainment, even if they're not always the best singers. Obviously Cade and Amy here were absolutely fantastic. This is a very family-friendly space, and you'll often see small children asleep in buggies. This is the onboard library. It's just outside the Star Lounge, so if you want a little bit of quiet time, this could be just for you. Royal Caribbean's main dining room is the cruise line's signature sit-down restaurant, offering a classic, elegant dining experience included within your cruise fare. It offers a multi-level elegant restaurant with sweeping staircases, chandeliers and large windows. The dining staff are constantly being praised for being warm, attentive and genuinely friendly. We've always been very happy with the main dining room and only had positive experiences. Expect the staff to do some dancing and put somewhat of a show on for you, especially towards the end of your cruise. Up to deck 11 and you will find the gym and fitness centre at the front of the ship. You might expect a gym on board a cruise ship to be fairly small, but no, it's a fully working gym, more machines than most gyms back home, and with views to die for. Top all that off, you also have full use of the sauna and steam rooms within the price of your cruise fare. Up to deck 12, the kids club is called Adventure Ocean and is split into 3 age groups, 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11, and there's also a teens club and royal babies. We have another video with a full walkthrough of the kids club, and I'll link that in the description below. The Challenger Arcade is huge on Independence and has loads of machines for all your children to play on. At the back of the ship, on deck 13, you'll find the Flow Rider Surf Simulator. Try your luck and try and stand up as long as you can. The tip here is to wear tight clothing. We've seen people become embarrassed after falling and find they've lost more than just the balance. Just behind the Flow Rider, you'll find a check-in desk for the Flow Rider. You will need to sign waivers here for your children before they can take part. The kids will receive a band allowing them to take part all the way through the cruise. Another good tip is to come here as soon as you're board, as queues to sign the waivers can be long, especially on the first few days of the cruise. Also here, you will find the Perfect Storm Duo water slides, which can be great fun for the whole family. They are definitely not the fastest slides in the world, but they are great fun for the kids. In this area, you'll also find the multi-use sports court and the rock climbing wall. Find details in the Royal Caribbean app. Moving from the very back of deck 13 to the very front to find Independence Dunes, the mini golf course. This is sometimes forgotten about as it can be hard to find. It's tucked neatly away on its own area. It is a little gem and great fun. Just help yourself to a putter and a ball, scorecard and a pencil, and off you go. It really is as simple as that. It's a family-friendly activity not to be missed. Up to deck 14 and you'll find the Olive or Twist venue. This is a casual bar with fantastic views from one of the highest locations on the ship. During the day it's typically a quiet space used for relaxing or reading a book, but in the evenings it doubles as the ship's nightclub for dancing and sometimes a silent disco hush party. The entrance to the Crown Lounge is here too. Inside the Crown Lounge, which is for Diamond and above loyalty members only, you will find a much loved complimentary self-serve coffee machine that can dispense specialty coffees. Snacks are also available. It's also the home of the Diamond Concierge that can help with bookings for specialty restaurants and billing issues that alternatively you may have to queue at guest services to get sorted out. On departure morning we always recommend having breakfast, as it's sometimes a very long day with travelling. As soon as your number is called, you can just walk off the ship. Alternatively, like us, we always keep our cases with us so we can depart whenever we're ready to leave, and don't need to get your luggage from the luggage hall once you're off the ship. This is the luggage hall, where if you've put your cases outside your room the night before departure, you will find your cases and then follow the signs for the exit. The final sad walk back to the car. Thank you so much for watching our tour and sharing our family moments on board Independence of the Seas. If you have enjoyed it, consider subscribing to our channel or follow us on Facebook for our next adventure.